welcome back to another YouTube yoga series on this channel. I tried to upload this video to IG Live just to do something different, and it kind of crapped out on me, so I decided to do it here instead. So this is the start to a series called Grounding Rituals, which means we'll just do a nice easy warm up and you'll have a really nice mellow cool down at the end. And in between, it's going to be like a simple vinyasa, so not anything that's going to be too physically demanding or mentally demanding. You know, you're not going to do a ton of different poses, so in that way it's kind of ritualistic because you can really just zone out and go with the flow. So that's the plan. If you know you need some more space, go ahead and grab a couple blocks, and then if you want to listen to what I'm listening to, I will try to, I think I can post a link to a Spotify playlist below, but my name is Molly Jones on Spotify, and the playlist is Grounding Rituals 1. So go ahead and get ready, and then we'll get started. All right, if you're joining me with the playlist, we will go ahead and click the first song when I count to 3. So pull it up, and then we'll start in 1, 2, 3. So find any comfortable seated pose here. You can choose Konasana, butterfly pose with your knees wide and the soles of your feet touching, or a nice cross-legged position. Close down your eyes and place your hands face down on your knees because we're gonna ground in today. Begin to pay attention to the pace and the feeling of your breath, feeling it move in through your nostrils and then slowly out of your nostrils. Take this time here at the beginning to separate whatever you were doing before to what you're doing right now. Really make this space and this time sacred for you. Now I want you to pay attention to how your breath can move vertically. So on your inhale, let it move in through your nose, down through your chest, and then finally reach into your belly. And then opposite on the way out, so feel it move from your belly through your chest and out of your nose. Pay attention to the length of that central column. Feel your inhales reach the crown of your head higher, and your exhales root your sit bones more into the earth. Good. Now I want you to place your hands on the outsides of your ribs and focus on how your breath can move laterally, can move outwards. So your inhale, you'll feel your ribs pressing into your hands, kind of like wings, and then exhale, draw navel to spine, feel your ribs knit in. Inhale, feel your breath move outwards. Exhale, everything back to center one more time. Good. Finally, I want you to feel how your breath can move front to back. So you can place your hand on your belly if you want. Inhale, feel the belly rise into your hand. Kind of poke outwards like a balloon. Exhale, draw navel into spine. Now also feel I can move outward, so feel the breath kind of expand into your kidney space, your low back space. One more breath front to back. Good, now we'll just take 3 breaths to fill our whole space. So up and down, east to west, front to back, everything. 3 big full breaths here. Final breath, make it as expansive, as full as you can. Good. Exhale, open your eyes. Let's switch the cross of our legs. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, look between your fingertips. Exhale, find a cactus shape, so goal post your arms bent at 90 degrees. Pull your elbows back and your shoulder blades down. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms down. Keep your chest expanding upwards. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, cactus your arms down. 2 more with your own pace of your breath. Last one, big inhale, reach your fingertips as high as you can. And exhale, engage through your back body, cactus your arms down. Good, now slide your right fingertips out to the side. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over. So instead of just collapsing into the side body, pretend you had like a balloon here on your right side that you don't want to pop, so reach up and over. Ground down through your left sit bone. Peel your left shoulder open. Feel as if you had gills on your left side and you're opening that space through your ribs. Sending breath. One more full inhale here. Reach your left fingertips further away from your left hip. Exhale, back to center. We'll switch sides. Slide your left arm out. Inhale, reach your right arm over. Feel that expansion through your side body. Feel your right shoulder open. One more full inhale here. And exhale brings you back to center. Now we'll just move with our breath. So inhale, reach your left arm overhead, right arm out to the side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, opposite way. Exhale, back to seat. Inhale, stretch your left fingertips long, root through your left sit bone. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, big stretch over to your left. And exhale, back to center. Let's do one more with your own breath. Good. Place your hands on your knees, just roll out your shoulders a couple times in each direction. And then we'll meet in tabletop, all fours. Shoulders are stacked over your wrists, hips are stacked over your knees. We'll just take some big body circles. So shift your weight over to your left pinky, forward through your fingertips, over to the right pinky, and then back to the heel, the palm of your hand. So big circles here. Pay attention to the subtle changes and shifts in your weight, really warming up through the wrists. Good, one more in this direction. And then switch. So feel the weight through the right side, forwards, to the left and back. This time pay attention to the weight moving to the front of your knees and then back to the balls of your toes and feet. We're really wanting to emphasize rotation through your hips. So see if you can pay attention to the femur actually gliding and sliding around in its socket. Couple more in this direction. Good, and then we'll just move into cat-cow. So on your inhale, drop your belly, lift your tail, pull your fingertips back and your chest through your shoulders. Exhale, cat pose, round through your spine, separate your shoulder blades, tuck nose to navel. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, arch through your spine. Exhale, cat pose, round and curl everything in. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. If you want to find some more freedom with your movement, this is a good place for that. Just do what feels good. Try to find undulations through each segment of your spine. Good. Now sit your hips back to your heels, stretch your fingertips long into an active child's pose. So now on your inhale, you're going to round up through cat pose, round through your spine as you shift your weight forwards. And then exhale, untuck your sit bones, send your hips back as your chest reaches forward, think cow. So inhale, cat pose, rise up to tabletop. Exhale, untuck your hips, think cow as you sit them back. Move with your breath. We're doing those same undulations through each segment, but just bring some fluidity, some weight shifting into it. One more time. Inhale the cat around, separate your shoulder blades, firm through your hands. Exhale, cow your heart and your tailbone reach in opposite directions. Good, come back to all fours and stretch your right leg long. So hands stay where they are, left knee stays where it is. And just rock back and forth, finding a nice calf stretch. Nice work. Now swivel your left foot out to the side, drop down onto your right heel, and reach your right hand high. Modified side plank. If you can, reach your right arm overhead so your right bicep frames your ear. And feel that stretch of energy, that tension between your right fingertips and the blade edge of your right foot. See if that can be mindful and active. One more full inhale here. Exhale, engage your right obliques, engage your core, stack your body. So your weight is over your left knee. Your right leg is still stretched out long. This time we'll move into gate pose, so slide your right hand down your right leg, reach your left arm overhead. Engage your glutes and press your hip points forwards. Peel your left shoulder open. Really feel that space between each rib expanding. Now we'll move between those two poses with our breath. So inhale one more time in your gate pose. Exhale, stack your body on top of your left knee. Inhale, drop your left hand to the mat. Stretch your right fingertips long for a modified side plank. Exhale, engage your core. Stack your body. Inhale, slide your right hand down. Reach your left arm over. Exhale, stack your body. Inhale, drop your left hand down. Reach your right fingertips long. Exhale, rise back up. Inhale, gate pose over to the right. Exhale brings you back to center. Inhale, modified side plank. Stretch your right arm long. And then plant your right hand to the mat. Swivel your left foot back underneath you. And then your right leg out to the side. So it's still straight, but just we're facing the top of our mat again. Place your left hand in the center. Inhale, sweep your right arm open to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle, so slide your right hand underneath your left shoulder, lower down onto your right ear. Inhale, press your left hand, twist open to the right. Exhale, thread the needle, lower down onto your right ear. One more time here. Inhale, big twist. Exhale, thread the needle, and this time we'll stay for a few breaths. If you want, you can stretch your left fingertips out long. Sometimes that feels good. And keep your hips stacked where they are. Just a couple breaths here. Feeling that nice wringing out of your spine. Feeling that sensation on the inner right groin and right thigh. Good, next inhale rises you back to tabletop and we'll switch legs. So right knee comes underneath you for support. Stretch your left foot long, your left leg long. Rock back and forth. Find that nice calf stretch. Couple more. And then kickstand your right foot out to the side. Drop down onto your left heel, firm through your right hand. Sweep your left arm up. Modified side plank. Hand can stay here or stretch overhead. Remember to stay active and engage through both directions. You can also think about pulling your left big toe back and underneath you to activate your inner arch. Inhale stretches you a little further. Exhale, engage your left obliques, stack your body on top of your right knee. Inhale, we'll move into gate pose, slide your left hand on your left leg and reach your right arm overhead. Peel your right shoulder open to the sky. And spread that space between your lower right ribs and your right hip bone. Spread it out like taffy. Now we'll combine breath with movement. One more inhale here. Exhale, stacks your body on top of your right knee. Inhale, plant your right hand, stretch your left fingertips long, modified side plank. Exhale, raises you back up. Inhale, gate pose over to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lower your right hand, stretch your left fingertips long. Exhale, engage, rise back up. One more time, slide your left hand down, your right arm over. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, modified side plank. And then exhale, plant your left hand, swivel your right foot back underneath you, and stretch your left leg long out to the side. Stay sturdy through your right hand. Inhale, sweep your left arm high. Exhale, thread the needle, slide your left hand underneath your right shoulder, lower down onto your left ear. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, thread the needle and stay there. You can stretch your right fingertips long if that feels good. Sit your hips back a little further if you want to increase the tension, the sensation on your inner left thigh. Good, next inhale, lifts you back up to tabletop, slide that the left knee back underneath you. Tuck your toes and lift your hips to plank pose. Broaden through your collarbones as you look forward a little bit. Shift your weight into your fingertips and then slowly lower down onto your belly. Untuck your toes, roll your inner thighs up to the sky. Weight through your pelvis. Inhale, lift up to baby cobra. So your hands are beside your ribs. You're engaging your back body to lift your heart forward. Press through the tops of your feet. Inhale. Exhale, release. High cobra on your inhale, so same motion, just use your hands more. And rise higher. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra. Everything is using your back muscles, so your hands could release and you can stay in the same spot. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, high cobra, press your palms, lift your chest higher. Exhale, drape your body back down, one more of each. Inhale, active baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, more of a passive high cobra, but still use your back muscles to help you get there. Good, stay here just for an extra breath. Pull your chest through your shoulders, roll your inner thighs to the sky. Big inhale, and exhale back down. Tuck your toes, move your hands a little further in front of you. Rise back through tabletop. And then wait through the space between your index finger and your thumb. So majority of the weight is through those knuckles as you lift your hips high to downward facing dog. Keep plenty of bend in your knees. Firm your forearms in towards each other. Roll your biceps to face forwards. So pretend someone had like a belt or something around your hip creases and is pulling them back and up. Your sit bones are untucking and reaching high to the sky. You'd rather have this with more knee bend than a really rounded spine and planted heels. So maintain that length from your tailbone through your spine to the crown of your head. Couple breaths here. Good, one more inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna walk your feet to the top of your mat. Find a forward fold. We're moving slowly through a sun salutation. So in your forward fold, bend through your knees. Glue your belly to the tops of your thighs. Hands can rest on the ground, or you can hug opposite elbows and find a nice sway from side to side. Good. On your next inhale, you can either use blocks or place your fingertips on the fronts of your shins. We're going to find a halfway lift. So your spine is nice and flat or long. The crown of your head is reaching in the opposite direction of your sit bones. So whatever way, if you need a lot of space, put those blocks on the highest height. You should feel a lot of activity through your hamstrings as you're actively pulling your sit bones back. Again, pretend someone had like a belt or something and is pulling you back. Good, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root through all four corners of your feet. Rise up to standing position, arms overhead. Upward salute, and then exhale, hands through heart center. And down by your side, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a few breaths just to ground here. Maybe shift your weight into your feet, into the different corners. Close your eyes. Good, we'll move through just a couple sun salutation A's. So inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to plank, stay there. Inhale, reach your chest forwards a little more. Exhale, lower down into your chaturanga. You can drop your knees if you need. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes, downward facing dog. Lift your hips high. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, float, and make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins or block. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through your feet, rise up. Exhale, Tadasana. Hands release. And we'll move through it again. Inhale, reach up, arms overhead. Exhale, arms swan dive down to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, stay. Inhale, reach forward a little more. Exhale, lower down into your chaturanga. Move through your vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog if you want. Flip onto the tops of your feet. Pull your chest through your shoulders. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step, hop, float. Top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Release. Root through those feet. Inhale, rise up, arms overhead, upward salute. Exhale, Tadasana. One more time here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, swan dive, forward, fold, down. Inhale, bend through your knees, straight spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. This time, lower through your chaturanga on that one. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees, sit your hips back, find a child's pose. Revisit your breath. The breath is the guiding force of this practice, so if at any point you find you've lost the integrity, just slow down, just take a rest. Good, stretch your fingertips long again. Roll onto the balls of your feet. Send your hips high for downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach your right heel high. Keep your hips neutral, so roll your right hip down. And we'll stay for an extra breath on this first round. And then exhale, bring your knee into your chest. Plant your right foot by your right thumb. Lower your left knee. Coming into this nice low lunge. Plant through your left hand, inhale, reach your right arm high, twist open. Again, we'll spend an extra breath on this first round. Good. Exhale, lower your right hand back down, swivel your left foot out to the side. We're coming into this warrior two type shape, so lift your body up. Right knee is tracking over right foot. Pelvis is facing out and diagonally. Depending on your hip shape, you might be able to face totally to the side, but everyone is built a little differently. Fingers are outstretched long, gaze is in front of you. Good. Now press into your right foot, turn those toes in, plant your left hand, find your modified side plank at the back of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, firm through your right foot, pick your left leg up, find side plank. Inhale. Exhale, plant your hands at the back of your mat and find downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog. Reach your left leg high. Stay for an extra breath. Roll your left hip down. Press through the knuckles. Inhale. Exhale, knee into chest. Plant your left foot on the inside of the left hand. Lower your back knee down. Strong through your right hand. Inhale, twist open to the left. One more inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes back down. Swivel your right knee out. Rise up into a warrior two shape, just with the back knee planted. So sit down into that lunge on your left leg. Think about scooping that left sit bone underneath you, pressing your hip points forward. One more inhale here. And then exhale, press your left foot, straighten your left leg, turn those toes in. Plant your right hand for modified side plank at the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, firm through your left foot, pick your right leg up, side plank. You can stack feet or stagger feet or stay in the modified version. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to mat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right foot high. We're going one breath per movement. Exhale, knee to chest, plant your foot beside your right thumb. Drop your back knee. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale back to center. Swivel your left foot out. Inhale, warrior two shape. Exhale, sit your hips down. Inhale, press through your right foot, straighten it out, turn those toes in, modified side plank, back of your mat. Exhale, plank, side plank. Pick your left leg up. Inhale, plant your right hand, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, bring that foot all the way to the top of the mat as you lower your right knee. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, back through center. Swivel your right foot over, inhale, warrior two shape. Exhale, sit deeper into your lunge. Press through your left foot, straighten that leg, toes in, modified side plank. Exhale, pick your right foot up, side plank. Inhale, lower your left hand to the mat, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower down onto your knees, take another child's pose. Feel that contact with the ground, feel that earthing effect. Slow down. We're going to move into a similar sequence. Everything will just be lifted a little higher. So instead of doing warrior two or your twisted lunge with your knee grounded, we're going to lift it up. So pause the video if you need to catch your breath a little more. When you're ready, stretch your fingertips long, tuck your toes, send your hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger curl, plant your right foot down. This time, keep your left knee lifted, plant through your left hand, twist your body to the right, right fingertips to the sky. Twisted runner's lunge. We'll spend an extra breath the first round. Inhale, peel as your shoulder a little more open. Try to close your right eye and find your thumb with your left eye. Good, inhale here. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your right hand on the outside of your right foot. This is our runner's lunge, so you think about stretching your heart forwards, sinking your hips a little closer to the mat. Good. Inhale, press through your front foot, rise up into crescent lunge, arms overhead. Roll your right hip back and your left hip forwards. Feel the activity in your foot, keeping your balance, keeping you upright. Nice, slow, quality breaths. Inhale here. Exhale, swivel your left heel down, open your pelvis to the left. Warrior two. Again, think about scooping your right hip bone underneath you, your sit bone underneath you. Really opening up through the groin. Take a peek at your right knee, make sure it's not collapsing in. Good. Your lower body stays where it is. Pretend it's in concrete or quicksand. And then we're moving to a reverse warrior. So slide your left hand down your arm, reach your right arm overhead. Big side body stretch. Inhale. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten through both legs. Turn, pivot your right toes in. Star pose. We're facing the wide edge of our mat. Just a big all four limb stretch. Like you're creating an X with your body. And exhale, forward fold. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, back down. Plant your right hand. Inhale, twist open to the left. Left hand back down. Turn all your toes to face the back of your mat. Find that runner's lunge. So your hands are framing the left foot. Inhale and exhale, plant through your hands. Bring your left foot back, downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Plant it beside your left thumb. Keep your back knee lifted. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, stay for a breath. Close your left eye, find your thumb with your right eye, inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge. Frame your left foot with your hands. Pull your chest a little more forward. If you need blocks here, this is a good space. Good, now we'll come into high crescent lunge. So firm up into your feet. Roll your right hip forward, your left hip back. And then rise up. Stack your body, arms overhead. Think about pressing your right heel back, intensifying that stretch on the front of your right hip. Big inhale here. Exhale, swivel your right heel down, arms up to the side, warrior two. Inhale, find your shape, find your breath. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Keep your legs where they are. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left arm overhead, right arm down your leg. One more inhale here. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, star pose, straighten your left leg, pivot your toes in, arms out to the side. Exhale, forward fold. Keep your right hand where it is. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, back down. Inhale, keep your left hand in the center, twist open to your right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk your hands to the front of your mat, pivot your toes, runner's lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog, pluck that right foot back. Now move one breath per movement. If at any point you need to regather yourself, just lower down into child's pose and reconnect with your breath. When you're ready, your next inhale lifts your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, plant your right foot. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, runner's lunge, frame your front foot. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, swivel your left heel down, arms out, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten through both legs, pivot your toes in, star pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, down. Pivot to the back of your mat. Inhale, runner's lunge. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, lift your left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, bring it through, plant it. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, frame your foot, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Exhale, swivel your right heel down, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, pivot your left toes in, straighten that knee. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, back down. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, runner's lunge at the front of your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Make it ritualistic. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Rise up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Feel that song. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, wide-legged forward fold, twist open to the left. Exhale, release. Inhale, runner's lunge, back to your mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep moving with your breath. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, bring that foot to the left thumb. Inhale, twisted lunge. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent. Glide your right hip forward. Exhale, lower right heel, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Stretch your fingertips long. Inhale, star pose, straighten left leg. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, release. Inhale, runner's lunge, front of your mat. Pivot under those toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time each side. I hope you have this song on because it's perfect. All right, inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant your foot. Inhale, twist open to the right. Exhale, runner's lunge. Plant your right hand. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, forward fold. Make it a moving meditation. Inhale, twist open to your right. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist open to your left. Exhale, down. Inhale, runner's lunge back to your mat. Exhale, three-legged or downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Plant it beside your left thumb. Inhale, twist open to the left. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, rise up to crescent. Exhale, lower warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, twist open to your left. Exhale, release. Inhale, twist open to your right. Exhale, release. Inhale, runner's lunge, front of your mat, pivot your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees, find your child's pose. Feel that energy build up and rise up and then settle. Feel that sense of being totally present and undistracted. Just moving with your body and your breath. Letting your mind move out of the way for a while. Move just a little more effort before we cool down. Stretch your fingertips long, tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach your right leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, plant your foot between your hands. This time, stretch your fingertips a little further in front of you and rise up into this L stand. So you're propelling or pushing through your right leg. And you want to be kind of at like a 90-degree angle with your leg and your trunk. So use blocks if you need. So inhale here. Exhale, pull left knee into nose. Curl in. Inhale, stretch it long to your L shape. Exhale, curl knee into nose. One more time, stretch it long. Exhale, curl knee into nose. Firm through your right foot. Inhale, stand up to stork pose. So knee is to the sky, arms are to the sky. This time find tree pose. So plant your left foot anywhere along the inner seam of your right leg. You can kickstand it on the ground or find the calf or find the inner thigh. Hands can be out for balance, can be at heart center, or if you want to challenge, you can reach them overhead and look up, or even close your eyes. Tendency is for the right hip to jut outwards. Make sure you're energetically pulling everything into midline. So press foot into thigh, thigh into foot. And just hold here. Feel that connection between your foot and the earth, rooting and grounding you down. Actively engage your left glute to pull your left knee out to the side. Good. One more inhale here. Exhale, release where you are. Plant your hands, find downward facing dog. Other side, inhale, three-legged dog, reach your left leg high. Exhale, plant your foot between your hands. Stretch your fingertips long or onto a block as you lift your right heel high. Find your L shape. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, stretch it long. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, one more stretch, energy pulling from the crown of your head through your right heel. Exhale, knee to nose. Firm through your left foot. Stand up into stork. Right knee up, arms overhead. And then exhale, find your tree variation. Pull all that energy midline into your center, into that central column we talked about. Feels as if you're drawing up nutrients from the earth, making you stronger. Take whatever gaze and arm variation suits you. Last bit of effort. Pull your right knee a little further out. Big inhale. And then just gently release your right foot to the mat. Shift your weight side to side. Close your eyes. You can let your arms swing. Feel that reconnection on both sides, that integration, that evenness. When you're ready, lower down onto your back in whatever way is most comfortable for you. We're going to find banana pose. So bring your hips to the right edge of your mat. Bring your feet and your arms to the left side. You can cross your right leg on top of your left. You can grasp your right wrist with your left hand. And just settle in. So your body is in this banana or crescent moon or rainbow shape. Just a nice arc through the right side body. One more breath here. And then as gently and lazily as you can, make it to the other side. Shift your hips to the left edge of the mat. Shift all your limbs to the right side. Cross your left leg on top of your right. And gently tug on that left wrist. Feel that contact with almost your whole body on the earth. Feel that energy pulling you back down again. Stay where you are, a few more breaths. Come back to center. Bend your knees up so the soles of your feet are planted on the mat. And then find a reclined pigeon. So cross your right ankle over your left thigh, knee. You can stay here, or you can reach through that window you created, the back of your left hamstring, or the front of your left calf, shin. this a little active by really using your glute to externally rotate your right knee outwards and lowering your tailbone to the mat. Let's do that for a couple breaths. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then soften a little bit, find some ease. Cross your right leg all the way over your left and let your knees drop to the left. Open your right shoulder out to the side. Stretch your right fingertips long. Come and do a nice supine twist of whatever variation feels good for you. You might be off your mat, that's fine. Come back to center. Plant both feet on the mat and we'll switch sides. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. If you're able, reach for the back of your right hamstring or the front of your right shin. Use your left glute to pull your left knee outwards and flatten your tailbone, your sacrum to the mat. Be active for just a couple breaths. Stretch a little deeper, pull your right knee into your body, and then find a gentle version. One more breath. Exhale, cross your left leg all the way over your right. Drop your knees to the right. Left fingertips long and gaze follows. Supine twist. One more breath here. Exhale, roll back to center. Find your final resting pose, Shavasana. Stretch your heels to the corners of the mat. Arms can rest on your body or down by your side. Take inventory of all the parts of your body one by one. Just feeling that contact with the earth. Relax the space between your eyebrows. Relax your jaw and the place behind your molars. Let your face feel wider and softer, and then bring that feeling throughout the rest of your body. Again, today we let the practice wash through us. That's all the movements, the linking, the breath, the focus that brought us to this point. We let the practice wash over us, allowing ourselves a few sweet moments to marinate in this stillness and rest. And we let the practice wash away from us, carrying us into the rest of our day and our life with a little more alignment and peace and love. Start to gently wake up again, bring some life into your fingers and toes. Bend one leg up, roll onto one side. Stay in your fetal position, side lying, just for a few breaths. Integrating, finding that space between where you just were and where you're going to go. Press through your palm. Rise up to a seated position. Cross your legs if that's comfortable. Place your hands on your knees. Let's take one more grounding breath together. So big inhale. Full exhale. Hands meet in a prayer position at heart center. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that grounding practice. I think it felt really good. I feel rejuvenated and calmed, which is a really good combo. So I'll have 3 more similar classes for this grounding ritual series. So expect the nice full warm up, just moving into your body. Expect the nice ritualistic vinyasa. You don't have to think too much. You don't have to try too hard. You just have to move into your body. And then the cool down at the end with shavasana. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share it with others, and I will see you next time.